The best way to teach your kids about investing is to get them interested in things like silver, gold, and other commodities like copper and nickel, okay? Teach them about a nickel. A nickel is made out of 75% copper, which is very a good metal. It's used in electric batteries, all kinds of electronics, phones, calculators. So it's made out of 75% copper and 25% nickel. And these are both valuable commodities that are going higher in value. Nickel, I think, is about to skyrocket in value. Same thing with copper. We're getting a lot of calls that copper is going to go up. So what you should teach your kids to do is to save the nickels and also save pennies. All right? All right? If you teach your kids about that, they're going to learn about investing. They're going to learn about commodities. They're going to learn that some things go higher in value and sometimes they go low in value. Okay? So they're going to learn about the natural fluctuations. Teach your kids about supply and demand. You can definitely use copper and nickel and coins to teach them about supply and demand. When there is a high demand for nickel, there is coin shortages. Okay? It will be very hard for businesses to get a hold of nickels. They're going to have to pay premiums to get nickels for their companies, okay? To give people change back. So it's a perfect thing to teach kids supply and demand, because when there's a high demand for nickel, you can't find nickels anywhere, okay? So guys, teach your kids everything you can about investing. This is one of the most honorable things you can do for your kids. Teach them about gold, silver, teach them about the dollar, that the dollar is always going to go down in value, and it always has, it always will, okay? And teach them what goes higher in value. Teach them that when the dollar goes down, all other things that are measured in dollars go higher, especially commodities. And you should get your kids silver for their birthdays. You know, that's the best way to get them interested in investing. Get them some silver on their birthday, and they're going to start to naturally be more curious, and they're going to start to look into it a little bit more. All right, guys. So right now, a nickel, it's worth about 6 cents. But if the price of nickel goes higher again, and the price of copper goes up too, up to $20 a pound, a nickel could be worth as much as 50 cents for one nickel. And Trump is going to issue an order, you know, they're not going to make nickels anymore. Okay? I believe that's coming next. Trump already stopped making the penny, and now he's going to stop the nickel. Mark my words. There will be no more nickels, okay? All right, guys, so teach your kids about investing. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.